Interviewing this evening Sid Solis, hero of the 4-0 Tonbridge Angels FA Youth Cup win over Phoenix Sports. Well done, Sid, your man of the match, terrific. You scored a hat-trick. What was it like out there?
It was tough to start with, didn't know what the tempo would be like, but once we got into it, it was good. Once we scored that first goal, that settled us down, and we went from there really.
I have to say that the pace that some of the players showed was absolutely tremendous, and really all the time I just thought you were a shade pacier than the opposition. Yeah,
we've got a good team out there, and together as a squad we're a brilliant outlet, and the team, we work hard in training and do as best we can, but other than that, you saw it tonight, we played well and it improved.
Definitely. The first goal took a while to come though. We were saying, you're so much on top, you need to make that count, and 43 minutes was it? But once it came, then I think it was pretty certain after that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I had a few headers cleared off the line. I think another players had shots go wide, and
it was incredible.
When it went in, it was just relief for everyone, I think, as you could see from the celebrations.
Definitely. You could have had 6 or 7.
Oh, easy, yeah. Another night that would have been a cricket score, but I'm happy with a 4-0 win.
And generally speaking, you've been hitting the back of the net pretty regularly, haven't you?
Yeah, I know. I'm really enjoying football at the moment. Good run of form, scoring goals. That's what I like to do. So hopefully I can carry it on.
Brilliant. Well, well done tonight.
Thank you very much.
Very well deserved.
Cheers. Thank you.
Well done, Sid.
Cheers.
Jay, the under-18s have got through to the next round of the FA Youth Cup with a commanding performance tonight against Phoenix Sports. Are you pleased?
Of course, very pleased. We set our stall out in terms of how we want to play and bits and pieces, but the main remit set out to the lads tonight was let's get through to the next round if we can, and that's what we did, and in the end it was a thoroughly deserved victory tonight.
Now, 176 paying spectators came along tonight, which is very good, and some of them may not have been to an under-18s match before. I think they've been very impressed generally with the standard of play that the under-18s showed.
I'd like to think so. We know obviously we've got a good side, and it's not something that's happened overnight. It's been put together over a sort of a 5-year period, if you like, and we've improved every single year. And we feel we're in a real strong position this year, not only to produce performances and wins, but hopefully to kick players on to the next level, whether that be at Tonbridge Angels or higher up the Football League pyramid. That's what we're hoping to do.
So a lot of these lads that we saw tonight, you've really been training them since sort of under 14 level, that sort of thing. They've come through, many of them.
Some of them, yeah. So obviously, there's a few lads out there that joined in the summer, but take Liam Smith, the right back, for example. I've been coaching him since he was 8 years old. Tommy Chapman, who played on the left-hand side today, he's very similar. Back when we were sort of at Alsford, if you like. So I've known them for the best part of 8, 9 years now. So, but obviously there's a lot of other good players that have come along and added to the mix in that time period, Sid being one of them, as you saw today.
Now, obviously, he takes the limelight for getting the hat-trick, but there were some other good performances. I was impressed with the back line, because occasionally Phoenix did threaten, let's be fair, and I thought they dealt with things really, really professionally, and the keeper actually had to make 2 really good saves, didn't he? And yet he didn't have a lot to do.
No, he did, but I mean, we spoke about it at half-time in terms of the way they were going to score were balls over the top or balls into our box, and what we kept doing was giving away silly free kicks in dangerous areas. I mean, even free kicks inside of their half were just being pumped down into our box, and that's always difficult to play against, you know. And in the end, you get a little knockdown, you get a little fumble, you get a little bit of luck, and we had to be aware of that. And it's sometimes difficult to play against, but the way to stop it was to stop giving the needless fouls away in the first place, and we didn't do that. And I counted, we gave away about 12 fouls away in our own defensive third tonight, and I think in another night, particularly as we sort of struggled to get the first goal, it took longer than what we would have liked. It can turn into a frustrating night. So there's lots to learn, of course, but in the end they stood up to it well. I thought.
Any thoughts on who you might want to get next round? We always ask managers this.
Not really. I don't think. I mean, we've got.
You'd like to be at home, though.
Yeah, of course. I mean, as I say, they're regional rounds at the moment, and we believe, and rightly or wrongly, we believe we're up there with the strongest sides around in this area at this moment in time. So we're not like fussed who we play, because we feel on our day we can be better than most teams. If we play like we did in the second half tonight, I don't think there'll be many teams that sort of want to face us. So whoever it may bring.
Okay. Well done tonight. Brilliant performance.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jim.